Oh hey, uh, it's just a little video that I thought I came up with this idea yesterday. Uh, it's something that I have never done before on my channel. Apologize for the background. My room is just a little bit all over the place. But what we're going to be doing is ranking all of the Harry Potter films from worst to best. Uh, Now, I do want to get into a couple of words. What I want to say is these are just my opinions. Uh, everyone has everyone has their own opinion on which Harry Potter film is the best. Some will say The Prisoner of Azkaban. Some will say The Deathly Hallows. Even someone might say the first one. I've got no I've got no problem with that. So this is just again my ranking, in my opinion, of which is the best Harry Potter film. So we are going to get started. The first one, to what I think is the best Harry Potter film, in my opinion, is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Don't know if you could see that there. It's just because I have TV on the background. Uh, why I prefer this one is because I think it is well written. It is well directed. Some of the camera shots in it are absolutely amazing. Like that scene where Harry walks up to Voldemort and the camera sort of pones in on Daniel Radcliffe in this angle. I think it looks fantastic. It's fantastically well done. Uh, the acting as well is fantastic as usual from Ray Fiennes, Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, Alan Rickman. Everyone else in it done a fantastic job. Uh, the, like I said, in my opinion, it's my favorite Harry Potter film, and I think it's the perfect ending to the Harry Potter franchise. The second best one, in my opinion, and is still Daniel Radcliffe's best Harry Potter performance to this day, is actually The Prisoner of Azkaban, which is the third one. Uh, Again, I'm going to say it's the same thing. It's well acted. Obviously, it was the first one to not have Christopher Columbus as director because he had uh, he was the first he was director of the first two Harry Potter films, and he apparently him and his family weren't really uh, adjusting to life in the UK because they're American. So he left the project, and the project was in the hands of a couple of other directors, like David Yates and all, and they all done a fantastic job. Uh, but The Prisoner of Azkaban is my second favorite one. I think Gary Oldman as Sirius Black was one of the best. It is going to go down as one of the best castings ever, in my opinion. He's a brilliant actor. He is great. Uh, yeah, there's a the again as well. The script is well written in this. I think I could definitely see why people actually say it's the best Harry Potter film, but for me, it's the second best. The third one, I'm actually going to go for it. It might sound a bit of a controversial one. I'm going to say The Order of the Phoenix. I think The Order of the Phoenix is really well shot. Uh, Obviously, it's the first one that Dolores Umbridge shows up in, and we all know how much loved she is as a Harry Potter character. Uh, Although jokes aside, Imelda Staunton actually played the character very well. Like I said, like all people should do, you should hate the character but respect the actress because the actress is there doing her job, and this is actually a very, very, very good quote that I have uh, made up. I don't know if it's made up, but I known it for a while. And the quote is, uh, I forgot what I was going to say. The quote is, yeah, I think that is the quote. Respect the actor, but hate the character, because, like I said, Imelda Staunton does brilliantly as Dolores Umbridge, and she like. Oh yeah, no, this is the quote. Um, when a villain or when an actor is that good at making me hate a character, you know they're a brilliant actor and they've done a really good job, because there's a couple of roles that Jason Isaacs plays outside of Harry Potter. He actually done the voice of Brainiac in the Suicide Squad. Now, controversial one, but I actually did like that at the start, and it's it's mainly down to Jason Isaacs' voice acting in that game. He plays the role brilliantly. I think he's also another brilliant actor from the Harry Potter series. But the next one I am actually going to say is actually going to be the first one. I still love this film. Uh, rather, rather if you're American or if you're if you're from anywhere else in Europe or around the world, the Americans actually call it the Sorcerer's Stone. But here in the UK and Ireland, we actually call it Philosopher's Stone. So there is actually scenes in there's two differently recorded uh, scenes in the film. Obviously, the one where Harry, Ron, and Hermione go up to Professor McGonagall and they say, "We know about the Philosopher's Stone." There's actually a different scene that's shot for the American version where they go up and they go, "We know, we know about the Sorcerer's Stone." That's what the Americans call it, because actually, like I said, Christopher Columbus directed the first two Harry Potter films. He is American, so yeah, I think he also did direct the Home Alone films as well. Like, he was involved in that. He done a fantastic job on the first two Harry Potter films, in my opinion. I love them to bits. Um, I'm going to say the Half Blood Prince. Now, it's not saying that it's not a bad film. Like, I still enjoy it. Like, there's scenes in it that probably won't probably won't uh, be accepted in today. Like, obviously Dudley making a joke about Harry's mom. Like, you won't be able to get away with that in today's world. And Harry just calling him Big D. that's that's kind of funny, Big D, and and the fact that he beats up a 10-year-old. Well, there actually isn't a scene where he beats up the 10-year-old in this cut. I don't think there is even a scene in that film at all. Uh, but again, it's terrifically acted as well. Uh, there are some scenes in it. Obviously, Dumbledore's death is really, really sad. Uh, my opinion, like Dumbledore, the scene where they're on top of the tower in Hogwarts with Draco, Dumbledore, and Severus Snape will always get me, because although Draco was the one that was supposed to kill Dumbledore, it was uh, Severus Snape in the end. So I could actually I really like this film, but like I said, I don't. It's not. It's by all means, it's not a perfect film, but it's not a bad film either way. I still, I still think, I would definitely go back and rewatch it again. I love, I love all the Harry Potter films. These are just my rankings. I'm not saying that they are terrible and that they have to be better. This is just my rankings, and I love these films. The next one I am actually going to say, uh, I'm going to say The Chamber of Secrets. I do like this film, but in my opinion, I think it's too long. I think they could have cut it a bit short. Like, of course, I'll always go back and rewatch it, but I think there are scenes that are like dragged it out a bit. I think it's the longest Harry Potter film. I think it's like 2 hours and 40 minutes, which is in a way it's kind of nearly like a Lord of the Rings uh, type of thing, which I will get into another video about that another day, because Lord of the Rings, I love Lord of the Rings. I'll get into another video about that one of the days. But again, the acting in this is very good. Obviously, the scenes in it are very good, and the camera where it switches to where it's looking over Harry and it's Tom Riddle right there. That is a very, very well shot angle. Obviously, the fight between the basilisk and Harry is very good. The whole thing about it, the Chamber of Secrets, is actually kind of a scary thing, because like when you think about it, uh, Ginny opens up pretty much a possessed diary, and it starts to it starts to scare her, and it sort of like tells her what to do. Like, it's in a way it's sort of like a death note, except you don't have to write the people's names down. Uh, this one, you pick it up, it takes control, and you literally you start to get scared of it, and within seconds, your life is at risk in this film. Like, it is scary, and it's amazingly done in this film. But like I said, it is dragged out. It gets boring at times. Not saying I'm kind of I want to try and say that in a good way, because I do really do like this film as well. Uh, but the Chamber of Secrets book is actually shorter than the film. Like, it's actually the shortest book in the Harry Potter series. Um, but yeah, there were scenes in it that I just felt like they dragged on a bit too much of the film, and I really think they could have done a bit better with it. But like I said, it's Christopher Columbus. He is an amazing director, and he done really well on this. Uh, the next one, we're almost finished this actually. Uh, the next one is the Deathly Hallows Part One. Now, I have my doubts with this one. I do like it. I just don't like it as much as I like the other ones. Like I don't like it as much as I like Part Two because, in my opinion, this film is slow. It is really slow to build up. Uh, to build up to the fight, to the Battle of Hogwarts, to the fight against Voldemort, and obviously Dolores Umbridge actually is in this film as well. Uh, but there are scenes in it that are sort of like kind of like dragged out. I wouldn't say like it's almost like dragged out. I do think it is a good film. I just think it's not. I think it's not one to go back where I'm gonna say I need to rewatch this now. If I'm doing another Harry Potter marathon, of course I'll rewatch it. But I think it's something. I think it's something. There's something about it that I just don't like. Like I said, the fact that it's a bit too slow, in my opinion. And there's actually, if you don't know, there's actually a scene on YouTube, two deleted scenes from the film actually, when at the start of the film, or at least when the Dursleys are moving out. I have no idea actually why they cut this out because this is the best, literally one of the best character developments the entire in the entire series, in my opinion, or at least in the entire franchise, in my opinion. Uh, there's a scene where Dudley walks up to Harry. Now, like Dudley's been at Harry's throat the past 17 years, and he walks up to him and he says, "I don't think you're a waste of space." Like that is the best character development that Dudley has gotten, and they took that out of the scene. They took that out of the movie. And now there is another bit of character development that's involving Petunia, where Harry walks down the hall, slowly walking down the hall, not faster than a cannonball, and he looks into the sitting room, and there's Petunia standing there, and they discuss about what happened that night of the accident with Harry's parents, and Petunia goes, "You didn't just lose. You you didn't just lose a mother that night. I lost a sister." Like two of the most important things in a film history. Well, other than writing the script, character development is a very big, very important thing as well. And two of them were cut from the film, which, in my opinion, would have made the film a little bit more better than what we originally got. Now, this one, this one, in my opinion, is my least favorite one, and I think a lot of people will actually agree with me on this one. It is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Now, first of all, I want to say happy 20th anniversary to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I went to see it this year, and uh, like some of these I've actually seen in cinemas. Like I've seen the Deathly Hallows Part 1, 2, I've seen the Chamber of Secrets re-release, I've seen the Philosopher's Stone re-release. Um, and then of course I seen the Goblet of Fire's 20th anniversary re-release this year. There are some things. There are some things that I do like about it, about this film. Like I'll get into my I'll get into my positives. The film about it, the acting is great. Uh, the I could see the direction that they were trying to go. Uh, I can see like what they were trying to do with this part of with this film. Uh, Robert Pattinson would have been the first Robert Pattinson, or at least would have been the first film starring Robert Pattinson that I would have seen. And by the way, I'm just gonna get into this. Well, who the fuck decided it was a good idea to come up with this comparison between Elijah Wood and Daniel Radcliffe? Okay, let me get this straight. They do not have the same haircut in 2005. Elijah Wood had a difference to messier hair like this. Daniel Radcliffe's was more of like this. I don't get that comparison at all. I think it's stupid. Like at this point, you just compare Dumbledore to Gandalf because they're both wizards. You may as well say that. Like I don't get that comparison at at all. Like, but anyways, I'm gonna like I said, I need to get into my positives. Uh, Seeing Voldemort in this film was fantastic. It was great to see Voldemort come into this film. Uh, uh, the intro, I don't really talk about intros because to me intros are a bit meaningless. Well, at least I don't. Obviously, they are important for a film, but I I just sit there and then the music comes on and I'm like, oh okay. But this one, which is like a mixture of John Williams's one, and it is so well done. It's the opening to the film where, of course, you have like a little skinny Voldemort and Wormtail, and they just start talking about something because like someone was spying on them, and then Wormtail shuts the door, and then of course it's Tom Riddle's grave, and then it comes up through the oak and it goes Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. That is the best intro in the Harry Potter franchise, in my opinion. Uh, the second one is obviously the Deathly Hallows Part Two, where the Dementors are surrounding Hogwarts. I think that's definitely my one of my favorite ones as well. But I need to get into my negatives now. My One of my biggest problems is how Ron actually acts in this film. Like, don't get me wrong, Rupert Grint is a phenomenal actor. I just think, in my opinion, he uh, he sort of is a bit of a dick in this film because Brendan Gleeson, who plays Mad Eye Moody, or should I say Alistair Moody, uh, or as as people should know him as well, pretty much as Barty Crouch Jr. puts Harry's name into the Goblet of Fire. Dumbledore asked calmly, uh, and then Harry doesn't know anything about it up until his name comes out, and then Dumbledore goes, Harry Potter. Harry Potter, and then the way just how Ron reacts to him, it is just so. It is actually so unfair to Harry. I almost feel sorry for him because he does not deserve that. He didn't do anything. Like he I like I said, I almost feel sorry for him because like Ron is in the bad there. He's giving out to him for no reason. Cause like, okay, he might know that it wasn't him. Like he literally tells him in the film to piss off. Like I literally feel so sorry for Harry, and I can actually understand his aggression to when he says, "Well, you can tell Ronald," because Ron is a complete mm, an utter moron in the film. Like I really do feel sorry for Harry in this film. Another one is as well is uh, some of the scenes are like a bit too long in my opinion. Now I get it for it's to have some better character development. I feel like uh, I feel like it could have been done better. Now, like obviously, when you compare the Goblet of Fire film to the book is obviously going to win. Like the book is so much better to the film. It's actually like the book, or sorry, the film. At least I haven't read the book yet, but at least I don't think it's like somewhat accurate to it. I might be wrong on that. Uh, but look, like I said on this, if I ever do another Harry Potter marathon, I will actually, like I said, with the Deathly Hallows, I will actually rewatch this because it's a Harry Potter film and I love Harry Potter. Uh, I just feel like that this movie is really flat. Like, yeah, it's watchable. It's just not as good as the likes of The Prisoner of Azkaban, The Deathly Hallows, Order of the Phoenix, The Half Blood Prince. They're all films are much better than it. So yeah, guys, that's actually my Harry Potter ranking films. Let me know if you want to see more, because I'm thinking of I'm thinking of doing I'm thinking of doing some of the Spider-Man films as well. I actually had fun making this video, but like I said, I think I'm going to do the Lord of the Rings next. Now I know the Lord of the Rings is only three films, but I will break it up into my own words on the film. I'll make it as long as possible. I'm thinking of doing the Avengers games as well, or the Avengers films as well, and I'm actually gonna bring some games into it. Like there are some games that I want to explore. Like I want to say my opinion on some of the Uncharted games because there's five of them, and I want my to say some other games. Like I think that would be an interesting idea. I I really hope you guys actually did enjoy this video because I had a lot of fun making it. Uh, Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below for more stuff like this. Thank you guys, and peace.